the difference between someone who's a little bit better is pretty big.
That's right. Yeah. So you often have some one-sided matches in the lower bracket.
Yeah, it's pretty often. And compared to like winners where we like obviously had a better player and then the worst player. Showing it so you can kind of this little what I call yin and yang. I wouldn't really call it that, right? It's like this kind of dynamic where the worst player goes to the losers. It's just more risky for them, but you get to see some more interesting matches, and especially those who are like definitely who have the potential to like just climb up through the losers bracket.
Yeah, and it's really interesting just to see these new players because there are a lot of players who are like really good out there that we don't get to see very often and show up from these tournaments, especially recently, and just make a big impression. So it'll be interesting to see some of these names because there are a lot of names on this bracket that I've not seen before. Yeah, including especially all these international players as well coming in. Right, so Odyssey and Theopai. I'm not sure. I forgot what Theopai played. We're gonna look at upper bracket, see what they played. Since they definitely had to drop from winners to see. So let's see, where's Theopai? Theopai is up here, remember? Theopai. He played Byleth. Interesting.
Alright, Byleth and what was he at? Odyssey, right? Odyssey lost to Zeal, if I remember correctly. And he played Joker and Pyra Mithra.
Alright, so we've got some top tiers coming out of Odyssey. Oh, Pokemon Trainer.
We got Pokemon Trainer. I'm not sure if this is an actual match. Akara, we got a little bit of something on the
maybe a button check.
Like a notepad on the screen. Is this a button check? Okay, it is a button check. That's good. What the hell? Thank you. Alright, so it's just a button check. Not sure if they're gonna play Smashville. I'm not sure if they agreed to play on Smashville, but well, we can let's say hypothetically play on Smashville. I think advantage here is for Pokemon Trainer because Squirtle and Ivysaur control because Ivysaur side be just controlling the entire stage with a projectile. Byleth maybe with his side neutral B, but you know if he's on Squirtle, if he just run in and combo Byleth, because Byleth is pretty heavy, I think. I don't think it's really heavy, just heavier than most characters.
That's right, yeah. I think definitely the top 40% or so of the characters on the roster.
But you know, talking about Byleth has arsenal weapons. Have you played Tree Houses?
I have played a little bit of it, but no, I haven't gotten all the way to the end.
Well, okay, then Byleth wields all the 4 weapons of the what was called? It's been a while. But basically like the ancient gods or something. And his main weapon's the sword that he's holding. I'm not gonna spoil the game because and there's a lot of history behind it. But you know, holding these weapons, he makes him really powerful. Oh well, let's just get into the game. Okay, looks like we have a Pokemon Trainer from Odyssey. Theopai playing Byleth. Alright, on Smashville. Alright, let's see what the Smash can offer. Well, they're just running in melee and shielding. Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite move too. Playing as Bowser.
Okay, Odyssey gets the first hit with Squirtle.
Yep. I mean, Squirtle should have the advantage in neutral here in this in this matchup.
I'm very surprised that neutral will get hit.
It's going to be tricky though. At a certain point, Squirtle's going to have to change to get the kill.
But right now, Theopai just having the advantage here. Honestly, gave up a really good position at the start. Yeah, just going above him right
covering a lot of space, I think, with the neutral air, with the side B.
Yeah, Cookie switching to Ivysaur. I think Ivysaur has a little bit better for Odyssey's playstyle here against Theopai. Because Theopai seems to be very passive. Okay, gets it down to doesn't convert all of it.
Rolled in, taking center stage.
Yeah, okay, goes for side, so he goes for grab as a punish.
Yeah, whiffing the grab.
Yeah, both players just really trying to find open and really a much slower game compared to what we were seeing in winners. Yep, okay, getting up smash, scoops out with the up smash. Okay, going back on stage.
Very defensive play out of both players.
Yeah, let's just see if good reverse option, dash attack coming out from Theopai.
Covering the on the ledge.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of options going there. The down tilt was a good the down tilt was really good, trying to scoop him out earlier. Okay, back on stage, Odyssey at 114. A lot of things were killed from Byleth. Back here, forward air would kill.
Yeah, everything killed.
Yeah. Back throw would give him really good position. F2 would actually send him pretty far off stage as well.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, cancel back to Charizard. Okay, now it's on Charizard. Okay, now what I said earlier doesn't make as much sense.
Yeah, Charizard should be able to take at least one more hit. Maybe.
Flare Blitz misses the ledge.
Alright, that's a little bit of extra damage on Charizard.
Parries, miss punishes.
Not quite gonna do it.
Or throw, okay, still kind of safety. Theopai should double jumps back on stage with a fair. Theopai's playing really scared because of heavy back here from Charger gets the kill. Goodness.
That rage 160% back there.
Okay.
That'll do it even on a heavy character like Byleth.
Theopai is a little bit more aggressive here. He's playing too passively, but if he goes too aggressively, he's gonna get punished for it.
Yeah.
F-Smash nearly connecting. That was a good call out, but he just misses it.
F-Smash feels a little bit risky though, especially at this high percent. You don't need to go for F-Smash to get the kill, right?
F-Tilt would be enough, but honestly, in that situation, going for it was a little unexpected, so it could have been good. He just messes up. Oh, goes right on this stage. Odyssey, nearly 200%.
Oh no!
Messes up the recovery, but honestly, okay stock. He went all the way to 200.
Yeah, not too bad. 35%.
35%, decent lead. That's a full combo lead. Now it's at 50. Okay. Go for stage control.
Oh.
Any SD? No way.
Now that SD you definitely don't want. The first one you can say, all right, 100 and whatever.
This one is a little bit, but I think
one hurts.
Hopefully Odyssey can shake that off a little bit. But yeah, now Theopai has a pretty good lead here, 56%. And Odyssey's getting comboed here.
Yeah.
Getting stage control. Okay, it messes up both players, messing up their recoveries.
All right.
Oh goodness.
I mean, that's why you have to. That's why you got to make sure you don't lose your composure when you SD, because you got to remember, like, the opponent can do the exact same thing, and it happens.
It happens to everyone, even the top players here.
That's right.
Yeah, but it is a stream set. I think for both of them, this is their first stream set, so I'm not surprised if they're a little like nervous. I would definitely be nervous actually.
This tournament is a scary one to fight. So
yeah,
I'd be nervous almost any match.
Okay, shields the neutral B there. Back air doesn't complete the move. Gets a down throw. Up air can convert off that. In the corner, still good pressure. Still good pressure.
Shield a little too long on Byleth.
Okay, Byleth managed to get... Okay, now the situation's reversed. Get back on stage. Odyssey in a really terrible position here.
Oh no, another...
An SD. I think he could have swapped the Ivy Sword recovery there.
That's three SDs.
No,
three stocks. Yeah. Well, but I mean, one thing you gotta tell yourself. All right, so I kept it kind of close, even though I SD'd every single stock. So surely, you know, I can play the next.
Yeah, surely the next match. Yes. Well, but that was a interesting match to say. I think there was a lot of things that both players could have done a little better. But honestly, overall, I think when they had like the advantage and everything, they did really good. Like especially the offstage pressure as well, on the ledge as well, or just getting good damage. Is that both players on disadvantage state, which I think is quite common among the lower level players. They're not really good at handling it when they are not when it's not their turn basically, because they're a little bit too impatient. But we'll see.
And it's interesting. So both of them played pretty defensively. They were feeling each other out, I think, that game. So that'll actually also be interesting to see in the next game because they've had some opportunity. It hasn't been like a rush down kind of game. They've had a chance to see each other's play style. So now is a good chance for them to adapt to each other.
Yeah, let's see. Well, it'll be quite interesting. I think Pokemon Trainer is a little bit better on the aggressive side, so we might see Odyssey play more aggressive this game. I'm just calling it now, but okay, still Theopai getting the first hit with neutral B. Very interesting start. 2%. Okay, Odyssey. Yep, Odyssey is starting to play a little bit more aggressive actually. I think he's got it figured out, but I think Theopai's defenses are pretty good. Yep, there we go.
A lot of whiff punishing from both players, I think. A lot of those aerials.
The F-tilts, the back airs, good air pressure. Okay, Theopai is in actually in a slightly worse position. Oh, okay, I think Odyssey just gave up his position there. He could have just stayed around mid-range there. But okay, Theopai gets in landing neutral there. Oh, there, the range is trying to find opening. Odyssey messes up. Oh wow, that could have been a big punish. Down throw, can he fold it up? Tries to up B. I think that's a big punish. Theopai misses punish. Okay.
That might be too high percent for that combo to work effectively.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Honestly, sticking the Squirtle at this percent is pretty interesting. I think he could have just switched at this point. Maybe he's just sticking the Squirtle because it's more comfortable on it.
Yeah, it might be the preferred neutral on this character.
There we go. Back to Ivy Sword. Okay, up B to get back. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Actually, both of these characters have annoying things they do on the ledge just to prevent you from...
Ledge is a very ledge game. Also, the neutral B landing again. Honestly, needs to watch out for this neutral B. He's just letting them go for free. And he's also, I think he's just giving up too much space as well. Oh, the Razor Leaf blocking the arrow. That's... Okay, that's a rare sight to see. I've never seen that happen. Okay, back on ledge. Still at 150%. Anything from most of Ivy Sword's moves would kill. I think Fair would kill. Fair would definitely kill. 91%.
That throw would probably kill from some parts of the stage at least.
A good back air would kill too, actually, on the Byleth. Maybe a side. Both back throw, yeah. But yeah, now Theopai needs to close out the stock if he doesn't want to lose his, like this kind of gap. But he's really just outspacing Odyssey. Odyssey missed inputting it twice. It's unfortunate. He needs to shake it off. He's messing up too much. He's too scared.
You notice he spent like an extra second on the platform there, the angel platform, I think, just to compose himself.
Took a deep breath there as well, behind the screen. Side B forward smash, that's too middle, but he misses the punish luckily. But still in a bad spot. Okay, gets a hit, back to neutral.
I think honestly he's playing a little bit too far back. Like the distance is a little bit too far, which I think is actually pretty common, especially if you're in like a tournament situation and you're nervous.
Yeah.
A temptation is you play much further back than you would in your friendlies.
Yeah, because of the tournament pressure and everything, and on top of stream stress, and this is your first stream match. We can't really blame the players. We can't really blame players for too much for messing up a lot on stream as well, especially in the earlier side of the tournament. But I think both players are doing decently so far, just missing a few punishes there and there. Back on neutral, Theopai having the advantage here, gets a straight dash attack. Back here, down throw, up B. Okay, good combo. Good combo.
Pretty even actually.
Yeah, this situation, yeah, pretty even.
Odyssey should, spend a little bit too much time on the second stage.
Yeah. Ooh, Theopai really like going for the side B. Odyssey needs to watch out. He needs to play carefully around that. I don't think 2 frames, but it could get you out from normal get up ledge. Actually, it covers roll and normal get up. Yeah, that's a straight back here. Good hit, good hit. 33% on the Byleth. Going to Squirtle. Okay, back to Ivy, sir. Just want to play Ivy first. Maybe a good up air would kill here, actually.
Interesting that he went for the up B instead of the up air. Maybe he was expecting something.
Yeah, alright, down throw. Oh, DI in? Ooh. It was an in DI.
There was a missed opportunity there, I think, with the air dodge.
Yeah, right there. I'm surprised that Rachel isn't hit. Hit. Back throws off
has some weird properties randomly.
Oh, the fair. Does he die? Oh, he's dead! Goodness. My goodness. Alright, Theopai takes the game. Oh my goodness. Well, I think both Odyssey and Theopai played really well. Very good punishes coming from him. Odyssey also punishing very well, but I think he's just playing too scared.
Yeah, I think Odyssey was nervous. I think you saw it in sort of the spacing. He was playing way too far back, especially with Squirtle.
For Pokemon Trainer as well. Like Pokemon Trainer in that as well. My goodness, everyone's playing cheering outside. But you know what? Overall, both players being quite new, I think they played pretty decently.
Yeah, pretty good games, I'd say.
Yeah, that was a much more interesting game than the top high level player versus the lower level player.
Yeah,
a lot more interesting.
I think these lower bracket games are often just way more fun, especially early in the tournament. From the stomps you sometimes see.
Yeah. Right. So 2-0 goes to 2-0 going to Theopai then. Next stream match. I think, are we going back to winners now? Or are we still losers? We're still losers, I think. Next match, according to Start GG, we have Pain and Lechuga. How you pronounce it? Is that how we pronounce it? Lechuga?
I assume so. So I know Pain a little bit. I don't know Lechuga at all. Pain plays Young Link and...
Sorry? Lucron? Oh, we're getting Lucron versus Soul Knight.
Oh, sorry, we're getting what?
We're getting Lucron versus Soul Knight. Up here, all the way up here actually. Lucron versus Soul Knight.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Alright, so Lucron, one of the best players in Australia.
Yeah.
Soul Knight, our local Singaporean, I think he plays Cloud still, I'm not sure. But all local Singaporean player.
He played Bowser for a bit,
yeah.
I remember, but I think he's probably switched to Cloud now.
I think Soul Knight is still trying to figure out like his main plan. Oh, is Lucron Thailand?